Alright, let's train some legs today. If you are looking for jobs, but every application you apply, you get a rejection, trust me, I feel you on that one. I mean, I still remember when I was applying for the jobs, I think I applied pretty much around 200 applications, and pretty much from everywhere I was getting no, and that was quite frustrating. But it's part of life. You learn from these, and I know how like dark time of that life was for me. So I know you pretty much feel the same way. But one thing that kept me going, kept me motivated was I don't need yes from every application I apply for. I only need yes from one of the job, which is good for me. So that was one thing. And the other thing was I was learning a lot. So this mindset that with every job that you apply for, you learn a lot is great, because that way you can improve a lot. So for me, I was analyzing myself, like from the starting where I send my CV, I write my cover letter, to pretty much interviews. I was analyzing how I communicate, how I fill my CV, how I share my thoughts. So from every application, I was improving myself, and it was not just like they were interviewing me, but I'm also interviewing them. And I remember I got accepted from two of the companies, which seems really good. I met the guys from HR. They loved me. I loved them. Then I met, which is quite rare because usually you don't like HR people. So I met the technical team. I'm a software developer, so for the technical team, they were amazing also. They were good. They liked me. I liked them. But when I met the higher management, I mean, those guys were like not really that serious. Let's put it that way. I mean, one of the place, I could feel the energy that they were expecting white person, and I was not white. But that was just like one experience. Most of the places I never felt that. So I declined the position right away there. And the other place where that CTO guy was like really arrogant, I felt like I'm not gonna be valued here, and in the long run, I probably won't be able to learn a lot, which is why I declined. So it's not just they are interviewing you, you're also interviewing them. And trust me, I know this is really dark moments of your life because you're getting discouraged and you're feeling like maybe you will never get a job. But I have interviewed many people. I have been on the both sides now. Even like last place, when I switched it, I was confident that I'm gonna land a new job pretty much in the next 2 to 3 months. I got the offer from 5 different companies, and I had to analyze where I can go and grow a lot, and I will enjoy. Because at the end of the day, your work is supposed to be fun. If you're not enjoying your work, then you're gonna feel exhausted pretty much every weekend, and you're gonna just wait for the weekend, which is not great because you're spending pretty much 5 days at work. So if you're not enjoying work, it will be challenging. That's why I rejected like places, and then it was me who was rejecting the companies. Companies wanted me because there is always demand for talent, and you know your talent. Well, I wear a cap because then nobody could get to know that what's going on in my mind. No, really. So yeah, I would just say try to analyze yourself, improve with every application. Spend some time. For me, when I was applying, I was spending at least 5 to 6 hours on each application which I was filling. And other thing which helped me a lot was gym. I was continuously coming to gym with the mindset that I'm gonna get I'm gonna divert my mind, and I'm gonna get fresh ideas. And then I will work on myself according to those ideas. As a software developer, I was also doing like hobby projects, so just to keep my knowledge up to date. And that's what I would say. Try to come to gym or any activities that you can do. Like you can go for badminton, tennis, football, whatever you like or wherever you are. But for me, it was gym. I was continuously coming to gym, like just spending 30 minutes if I was busy, if I had to do some assignments for the job. Then I was just like, coming to gym for 30 minutes. That was great. Like yesterday we did the biceps, today we're gonna do legs. I mean, it's raining, so gym is pretty packed. Let's do it quickly. I'm gonna speed up. We're gonna do 1 more minute over here and then probably squats or wherever we find the free machine. So let's go. I also think I'm getting sick, man. But nothing can stop us. The most important thing, you have to enjoy. If you're not enjoying, then workout seems boring, which it shouldn't be. This is a fun exercise, fun activity that I'm doing. I mean, continuously you're supposed to work on yourself. And this is one way to improve. Also, you will have enough energy for the whole day. Oh man, what's the time? I think we are good here. Let's go. Legs is one of my favorite days. Each time when I come to do legs, man, I have like way too much extra energy. Oh man, this feels way too light. Squats rack is pretty much full, so that's why I decided to do this first. But let's increase the weight a little bit. I think after this I will do either leg press or squats. To be honest, if I think about the squats and glutes, I think glutes are my favorite over squats. But they both are fun and energetic. Alright, so yeah, after that we're gonna go back to the main topic. Yes. Oh man, that's good. When you're applying for the jobs, when I was doing it, one of the best way to apply for the jobs are doing your homework, because that will make you way more confident when you apply for the jobs. So what I would recommend you is spend some time reading about the company, like what products they are doing, because if you go in the interview and expect that you will get a call for the interview pretty much from every application that you fill, because then you will be preparing yourself way more. So when you actually do apply, try to spend some time on, for example, LinkedIn, look into the employees and see exactly how big the company is and what products they are offering. So you will know about that. And one of the best way is to also check the company's website and see their latest news, blog posts, and read about that. For example, when I have applied for one of the integration company, I had no idea what integration exactly was, because I have never studied that in school. But when you read about it on their blog posts and on their website, you feel way more confident. And then the tech team, which are actually going through your application, they will also prefer the person who knows about the companies, because then they know that he's serious. Oh man, Lexi is absolutely amazing. Let's freaking go. I think we're gonna do one more set over here, then hopefully squat or leg raises, something else. Well, let's see. You know, when you do slowly, you can actually feel your legs are way, like, they're way more focused, and you can see the form. Man, I love it. I love leg press. Probably after this, we're gonna do some squats, maybe, hopefully, one day. Let's go. I've been saying it's last set, but somehow I'm just loving it. So I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna listen to my body. If it says it's not lost, it's not lost. So freaking best day. I guess that was last. If you ask me why I don't do full movement on this one, that's because I feel it's way more effective when you do half movement on standing calls. I mean, even on the sitting calls. Let's fucking go. By the way, we also still have to do post cardio. Oh, it feels good. Let's go. Yeah, it's balanced. I think, at least. Let's go. No, I think it feels way too light today. But this is warm up. We're gonna increase the weight. I think our form is pretty much high. Hope so. Oh. You know what? I'm going to tell you a secret. For the squats, when you're doing squats, feel like you have a wall behind you that you wanna push with your ass. So that way it's much easier. Let's go. Let's increase some weight and do at least 2 more sets. Let's go. Not gonna lie, to be honest, even 20 kg plates are feeling way too light today. Let's go. Oh man, I feel so freaking good today. Awesome. Yeah, that feels good. One more like that. You know, when I was applying for the jobs and getting rejected pretty much from everywhere, then it was feeling so much like I was feeling so much demotivated. I was like, I'm never gonna get a job. And the one of the biggest problem was I was getting into depression. To be honest, if at that time I didn't join gym, I would feel like shit. Because gym doesn't just give you physical energy, it also improves your mental health quite a lot. And it boosts your confidence, it boosts your skills to communicate, which is just awesome. So that's why I would recommend you, don't just stay at home and don't feel too bad with rejections, because maybe there is a company which is really good for you and you're getting rejected just because of that. So I would say you should keep applying, but expect that you will get rejected pretty much from over 200 job applications, which is totally normal. But that one yes, that's what you are actually working for. All right, one more set. That will be pretty much hopefully our final set. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, that feels good. All right, I was feeling way too energetic, so I was like, gonna do one last. That's it. Okay, let's see. I think just 2 or 3 repetitions are enough for this set. Oh, let's freaking go. There's a wall behind us that we wanna freaking drop. Oh, feels good. Awesome. One more. Oh man, that feels so good. Oh. By the way, last night I was reading a manga. Oh man, that stuff is good. I want to read a new one because each chapter is coming way too slow. Oh, freaking good. Awesome. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo used to love this one. Well, I think he still loves this. That's why I also love extensions. It's like I can pretty much I can double the weight on pretty much every exercise that I did today or I'm doing. That's how like I'm feeling. It just feels so freaking good. So yeah, if you are in your prime time, which is between your 20 to 35 or 40, then trust me, you need to come to gym or like any kind of gym, probably like cross fitness or normal gym like I do, or football or any physical exercise. You have to do it because that's not just your physical strength that you're improving, it's your mental health as well. Just imagine, I always used to think, because I read manga and watch anime, imagine if the world is under attack by some monsters or anything and you're the one who is gonna protect. Can you do that if you're not even training physically? I doubt it. So make your habit, find time from your busy schedule to work on yourself. Let's go. Improve your fitness level, improve your strength, improve your stamina. You don't have to go crazy, but just make this habit that every day you train your muscles. Because at the end we are like machines. If you don't work, if you don't train yourself, you're just gonna rust. And only you know what you're capable of. So if you wanna see the full potential that you have, oh man, you have to come and train. Let's go. Feels so freaking good. Alright, so we're gonna do some post cardio from cycling. I think this is one of my second favorite. First, well, when I started doing cycling in the starting, I hated this one because it always, it was so uncomfortable. Always when I was doing that, it's so uncomfy that I was like, man, why do I do this? Let's just do a treadmill or Stairmaster. I mean, Stairmaster is pain in ass, but still, I was like, maybe I should do that. But to be very honest, cycling feels way more good because the only thing I had the issue over here was adjusting it. Once I adjusted this properly, the seats, it just felt way good. I mean, it's not still super comfy, but it feels pretty damn good. So let's do this for at least 5 minutes. I didn't even check the time, but 5 minutes. I mean, it's weekend. I'm just gonna finish up this. We will do some groceries. I'll show you how I usually buy healthy stuff, and then we just go finish our workout, go home. That's the plan. Also, one more thing which I forgot to mention, and that was when you're applying for jobs, always remember you have to show your personality, because at the end you're gonna work with them 5 days a week. That's pretty much more than half life, I would say, you're gonna spend at work. So If you're not being yourself, then later at work, you're gonna have an issues. You're gonna have a lot of problems because you can't be yourself. It's hard to speak. That's why when I was interviewing people, we were always looking the personality of the person, because in my opinion and with people I worked with, in their opinion as well, it's really important to see what kind of soft skills do they have. If our personalities match, that's why most of the big companies, they won't hire so many senior people, like senior developers. The reason for that is because their personalities will clash. That's why it's super important to see if the personalities match. So always try to be yourself. I still remember one of the job interview I was giving to the two ladies. One was CTO and the other was their HR head. Everything went well. We were about to sign contracts and I just made a joke, which was an anime joke, and they didn't really get the reference. So somehow they didn't like it. I don't remember exactly what joke was that, but it was like a funny joke about myself. And they were like, well, we try to be really professional at work. We don't make jokes and stuff. I was like, well, that's boring. That's not for me. But I really liked you guys. I like what you guys are doing, because they were doing something related to medical tech. So I really wanted to get into that. I wanted to help people. But at the end, it didn't work out because our personalities were quite different. They didn't want to make jokes at work, which was kind of surprise to me. But I mean, I was the person who enjoyed work. So for me, work is more like, it's not like family. It's like, club. It's like football club. It's like your team. So you work not just winning the trophies with your team, but you also work on yourself. You improve yourself. So that's why for me it's super important that I enjoy work. And we didn't end up signing contract. We just went our own way. I was like, well, good luck. And it was the last stage basically. That day we were supposed to sign a contract. So my point here is, don't hesitate to just say no if you don't like the personalities of the people, or if you don't like the company, because you don't want to be stuck. I know, especially in the initially, you just want to get the experience and you want to get in the field, but trust me, that will just hurt you. Like in the starting of my career, we got a job offer as a junior software developer for a startup kind of company. They had a funding and everything, but they were using old legacy technology. I don't know why, but they were using legacy technologies like PHP and stuff, and I didn't like it. So I said no. But one of our friends, Marco, he said yeah. He was also our classmate. He joined them. Later, after 2 years or something, he was back in the market looking for the job because he didn't enjoy the company culture and everything. But now, no one was looking for like PHP developers at that time, at least in Finland. So he wasn't able to find junior position, and nobody was considering him for mid to senior. So he had to apply for junior React developer, which was quite popular at that time. Still, it's pretty popular, but I think Next.js is taking over React. So that's why I always remember, you have to be yourself and you have to be prepared for the interviews. Do your best, get the job, but if you don't like it, reject the offer. So don't hesitate. Let's finish this. Few more minutes. Let's increase the level and we'll finish this. Feels good.